On the fatal shooting of Renee Good has sparked growing outrage across the Twin Cities and across the country, including here at home. Demonstrators are calling for justice and an end to the violence.
Lindsay Pena is live in Boyle Heights, where protesters gathered to make their voices heard. Lindsay?
Sure, Micah. It's quiet here right now. People have gone home for the evening, but earlier this place was filled with demonstrators. There were much more people here than there were in a demonstration downtown in LA last night. People here saying they will continue to speak out.
What do we do? Stand up, fight back!
A large group gathered at Mariachi Plaza in Boyle Heights Wednesday night to protest the shooting and killing of a woman by an ICE agent in Minneapolis one day earlier. This was just one of many protests around the country today. People also taking to the streets in cities like Washington, D.C., New York, and Minneapolis.
Look, tell me what y'all see here. You see people protesting. Where's the Somalis? I don't see. Is that a black guy? I don't think that's a black guy. It's a dark white guy.
Organizers in LA say the death of Renee Good has angered a lot of people.
Even though it's cold and it's right after people get off of work, people think this is important. And I think we see all kinds of people here, ethnicities, ages, people are really angered by what's happening because a lot of us here do the work of protecting our communities from these terrorist ICE raids.
Ron Goches is with Union del Barrio, an organization that's been on the lookout for immigration activity for years now.
We started the community patrols nationwide, and what Renee was doing that. She was patrolling and defending her community. So we feel it especially heavy, because this is the work that we do, and it could have been any one of us.
Wait. So people in LA are protesting the girl getting ICE agents because the girl got shot because she was blocking ICE agents. So this guy just sat here and said she was just patrolling. Gotta wake up, people. You gotta get off the plantation. She was not patrolling. Patrolling is just walking next to and watching and seeing. She was actively blocking federal agents. And then what did she do? She ran them over. That's why she got shot. So when this is why people look. I understand y'all still in the plantation. You gotta look at the facts. What a lot of Democrats, a lot of liberal people don't do is look at the facts. The facts says it all. Look at the video. There was just another video that came out that showed that she actively was trying to run him over. But we have people like this, a Latino man, which is sad. That's not telling the truth. Patrolling, she was not. She was blocking. She was getting in the way. She was keeping people from doing their jobs. LA, you ain't got no foot in this fight. Why are people in LA protesting? Go home. This ain't that. You're fighting for something when this person is wrong. And it's sad that you guys are actually thinking that she was just patrolling. You guys are against ICE agents, but you against people that's doing the work to protect America. But this is what they want. They want the Latinos to join. They want the blacks to join. That's what they want. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Let's put some money in your fund so you can, talk about us in LA. Why are people in LA protesting this? This ain't got nothing to do with us. Sometimes you got to say, my name Bennett, I ain't in it. This is sad. This is sad when I see people in my city, my state, really thinking that this woman was in the right. What are we teaching our kids, though, when you guys telling that somebody's right for blocking federal agents? What are we teaching our kids? That it's okay to do that? Would you want your kid out there doing that dumb stuff? I know I wouldn't. But we have people right here, that'll talk about it and say, yeah, what she did was right. She was just patrolling and she was protecting people's rights. That's a lie. The one thing I can tell you about when you're on the other side, we believe facts. This is the facts. She was not patrolling. She was actively blocking the investigation, arguing with officers, disobeying the law, then try to evade and then try to run over not one, but two federal agents. And she got shot. So what if she was at home and just taking care of her own business? She would still be on this earth today.
At one point in the evening, the protesters marched from Boyle Heights to the federal building downtown.
Question. Boyle Heights. They're not doing this in Beverly Hills. They're not doing this in certain parts in the valley. They're doing this in Boyle Heights. Why? If you know anything about Boyle Heights, Latinos. This shit's strategic what they doing. They going and making sure they team up with people that might experience the same thing. They need more people a part of their fight. Let's do this in Boyle Heights. If you know anything about the East LA area, Boyle Heights is nothing but Latinos. So let's do the protest in Boyle Heights so we can get more people to help our cause. Latinos, y'all need to wake up. Y'all being used. A lot of black people would tell you, y'all being used. That's the sad part. Why wouldn't they do this somewhere else? Why would they do this in Boyle Heights? Latinos are there. ICE agents might show up there. Let's have them team up with us. Let's put a little money in their pocket. Like, y'all got to wake up, man, and understand that y'all being used. They do not care about y'all. They care about their agenda.
Sky 5 overhead as they made their way through the streets. Our cameras were rolling as a fight broke out between that group and a much smaller one that was already there.
As soon as we got
Crazy people. Look at this. This is what y'all fighting for right here. This is what y'all want to do. This is protesting. This is sending a message, burning stuff in the middle of the road, fighting amongst each other. Y'all can't even fight on the same cause. Y'all fighting amongst each other. But this is what y'all want to do. Y'all want to destroy. Y'all want chaos to push y'all message. LA, y'all falling for it. Latinos, y'all falling for it. Boyle Heights, y'all falling for it. This is what y'all falling for. Look, easy. Let's get them upset. Let them riot.
That was already there.
as soon as we got here, they were kind of conflicting, a little bit standoffish, and yeah, they got into an altercation.
Estela Pena says conflict like that only distracts from the message they're trying to send and the reason many of these people came out.
We're here in solidarity for Renee Good and many countless other people that lives have been taken, not just yesterday, you know, so it honestly, it defeats the purpose and it makes us look bad, to be honest, because it wasn't us.
That's what we doing, huh? This is what we doing right here, huh? Look at this. Let's see if we can get this back a little bit. This is what we doing. This is what we doing, huh?
Makes us look bad.
Look at that. This is what we doing. That's the flag. He dancing on it. That's what we doing, huh? These are the type of people you want to align yourself with, Latinos? You want to align yourself against people that had a country that helped y'all get in, that make sure y'all got food, and make sure that took care of y'all. These are the type of people y'all want to align yourself with. This is probably a white guy doing this. This is what y'all align yourself with. Somebody just jumping on the flag, burning the flag. That's what y'all want. Stop following broke people. I guarantee he ain't got no job. I guarantee he trying to figure out life himself. Guarantee he ain't get no whoopings when he was a kid. Guarantee he ain't got no father in the home. Guarantee. This is what we do. We want people stepping on the flag. Look, this is what we want. We want people stepping on the flag. That's what y'all want to be a part of. All right, bet.
To be honest, because it wasn't us.
Looking like a nut.
Again, those two groups weren't connected. The people we spoke to tonight say they want demonstrations to remain peaceful. We're told there are more demonstrations planned for this weekend.
See, the people that want the peaceful protest going to get hurt because there's people a part of your protest that want violence. And the people that want the violence ain't your skin color. See, you Latinos y'all want a peaceful protest, but there's people that's white that's in your group that wants chaos, and they want you to have chaos, because if they have chaos, it doesn't get any attention. But if the blacks, the Latinos, if they're part of the chaos, our message and our agenda can get spread faster. It's just like, if you look at this, just look at this from the outside looking in, you see it. It's common everywhere they go. They're recruiting people that's not their color to create chaos. So then when it's on the news, it's not white people acting crazy. It's Latino and blacks acting crazy for some white woman named Renee that got shot because she's hard-headed. That's all it is. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's always going to keep this thing rock, keep it going. Appreciate the support. Appreciate just being with me. Go get your Patreon coming soon. Then also, too, we have the not the Millionaire Morning Show. Okay, shout out Anton Daniels. We got the No Fluff. Not the No Fluff, change the name to that. Got the No Filter Morning Show. We'll keep it going. I appreciate you guys' support. Long day, but we're going to keep it going. Cali is active. I'm out.